Hey, all right. Let me just explain. I sometimes I just wonder how do people keep finding my old videos but not my new videos? Like videos I've done for videos I haven't really even thought about in like 2 years. Oh my lord! It's the ISO one, the one I'm not particularly proud of because I should have been a little bit more me on that one. Okay, let me explain something to you, R2. I I personally like ISO's videos. Maybe I think making a video is the standpoint. Let me explain something to you. I do like those videos. Those videos are most of my videos are unscripted, right? These are my old ones when they were unscripted. Mostly, I write a guide, not a full on script, just so I don't get off topic. But I kind of don't get why you don't understand it. The real reason I was basically mad about this is because I saw just kind of bashed on it, and something tells me like there was something else going on in that in her mind before doing this video. Like I can see it when people are like under like stress when they do a video. Call that a talent, call that whatever you will. Personally, man, I'm just, I've been beyond this for like 2 years, only often referencing it or citing it as as a kind of example. Dude, I do more than, I know that this ain't the best, this ain't the best, like, this is not the best freaking, um, impression of me, but like, dude, this video is like 2 years old. Do you not see that? Do you not see that this was made in like 2017? And I still don't like how ISO like handled the whole like me trying to explain why. I was like I was like, you know, play it, relax and try again because she was looking kind of stressed making that video. See, there's a lot of context you don't really understand because you just think I'm just probably either bashing her, or just not making any sense. See, when I said the basher way, because normally the fan basher is like this persona I made for myself when I rant. Okay, you follow me? You understanding me? You're not really. I'm not missing my words here. And the Bugsy way is what I call it when it's just me and I'm not trying to be super duper angry. You know, videos like this I can't really do anymore because like I have high blood pressure, so I can't really go like at a 10 like I used to. I can only go at it like when it's like in the anger scale I can only go like a 6. See, but this video is so freaking old. So freaking old because I gave up on trying to really make ISO understand where I was coming from because it's just like it was a moot point. It was a moot point and I didn't care anymore. And it's funny that like I just been noticing like everybody's going after my old videos. Like everybody sees my old videos, but none of you guys see any of my new videos. It's just like, what am I doing? What about this am I not like truly understand it? I'm like shit. But no harm, no foul, dude. I'm not even mad or anything. It's just like the like let me well since you don't seem to understand why I was mad at Ansel, let me explain. She just bashed Breath of the Wild for like no like she just bashed Breath of the Wild because I really did see that she was stressed in that video. That it was mostly like something else is going on in the background, in the background, and she was just angry because she was like everybody was praising her, right? But when someone was being a little negative to her, you probably can't see these things on her video anymore when she was reviewing Breath of the Wild, but she was being negative to people, you know? She was openly praising everybody who agreed with her dogmatically and not actually questioning why she felt this way, which I think I explained in this, or maybe I didn't. I was real pissed off at the time. And this whole rope and dope that she gives me. I guess like during this, I was like, damn. Perhaps I met you with some aggression myself and other YouTubers because of the way you handled your approach. Like, okay, let me explain this to you, R2. Let me truly explain this to you. Okay? I said something that my grandfather used to say to me when I was angry over a game. I never said this during the freaking comment because I was so done with it and I just didn't feel like explaining. I said chill and try again. Chill and try again meaning relax, play the game again, see what you can find. That's what I was trying to say during in that comment. See, but she was like, I met you guys with some aggression because of the way you handled it. The way I handled it, I was trying to say, hey, calm down, play the game again. Maybe you might find something you never saw. You may look at the game in a different way if you play it again. But it was her outright refusal to not even give my viewpoint a chance to be looked at. And I understand you didn't really get that out of my video because it was just me being pissy. That I get that. But my strange fellow. Sorry, just doing some, just being weird about it. I mean, at the end of the day, this is why I kind of still don't like ISO. This is why. This is why after this particular incident, I stopped watching any and all of her content because she did meet me with a lot of fucking aggression. And she's like, I didn't need to shit or offend you. I mean, she probably didn't. She didn't. But like after this, just the way she handled it and saying she was saying I was being insulting and dismissive. How? I didn't say chill and try again, you stupid bitch. No, I was like, hey, chill, relax, play the game again. But hey, some people, and I just stopped trying to help like other YouTubers, trying to talk my point of view because it's hard for people like ISO to really listen to people like me. And sure, I wasn't really clear during this whole entire time, but it's a matter that I don't really. This is like an old video, and I just don't care about it, man. I've abandoned this thing. I keep it up just to remind myself how I shouldn't be flying out the handle, but it also reminds me never to fucking help people who have any other things going on. Because I just go like, I don't even care anymore, man. I don't even care about this. I don't care about ISO. I'm just working on my own shit. I've done rants on people, and after my Sonic 93 video, I just was finished. This I haven't I've ranted a few times on my Wix website a few times. You know, getting out my anger, my aggression, but being kind of what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Well, calmer, but still having a little bit of my anger kind of flow through in a way without doing too much extensively to, you know, activate my high blood pressure. See, and I get you can understand, but let me just tell you something. I did this video not because she didn't, not because I I was mad that it got a negative review. I was mad that clearly I feel like she was playing the game, but really had a whole bunch of other things going on in her head. See, and when you're me, and you know people as well as I do, you see that. Sure, I didn't handle this the best way I could, but I feel like most of it is just her. She was not just snapping at me though. She was snapping at everybody in her video. In that comment section, you probably can't even see it anymore because YouTube be taking down comments left and right. But but when it happened, she was just going after people. She was just attacking people for not agreeing, and they were being. And I remember this. They were being super respectful to her too, but she was just snapping at people. And I say, and this is why, if a YouTuber has a problem outside of the video, they should deal with it. Same thing, it reminds me of another YouTuber by the name of Black Critic Guy. He was dealing with the whole YouTube channel thing, and they were like the stresses of YouTube, and it was at a very uncertain time because I think Sopa or Pippa were around, and he was just freaking out. But he let his anger control. He let the anger that he felt during being under all that stress dictate how he'd review it. And even he admitted that he was under a whole bunch of anger when he reviewed that. And and really, I did some sleuthing and found out why. I kind of did, but here's the thing, man. This wasn't me just going like, Very Wild had a bad review. I must be angry. No. The one thing I will always hate is when people are disrespected. Like when they're like, if they're not being heard for no reason, just because one person is just dealing with their own shit and lashing out at people because they got something else going on and it has nothing to do with the review or the game or whatever. That's why I did what I did. And for her to be like, you're being insulting and dismissive. How? Fucking how? Explain that. No, probably in your mind, because you probably thought I was being, a huge dick. She probably thought I was being a huge dick to her, but really, I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't say anything super duper insulting because if I wanted to, I would have. She was being so much of an ass to everybody, and the video is kind of the result of me being pissed off. But I've grown since then, and I've learned that I can't fucking make someone understand who doesn't want to understand. When I look at this comment again after like 3 years, man, I just see a person who was dealing with more stuff off screen, and and she just kind of just lashed out at everybody. but and she did apologize, but she didn't really understand why I said what I said. So it's like a sorry, not sorry, but you still made me. You're still being angry and insulting to me. And I was just like, don't even get. And there was this one dude that was trolling at the time when I made this video. He's like, of course you do, and I was like, it was a whole thing, man. And after that, I was just done. Sure, I ranted more after that, but I was done after all of this. See, what you're seeing is 3 year a little bit of a less wise me, just kind of getting angry and letting my anger out. That's what this video is. And ISO just kind of getting mad, understanding. And if I met you with the same outcome, your attempts of supporting someone, the problem lies with you, not others. See, and here's the thing. When she said that, I was like, no, you did. I was doing this because you straight up lashed out at not just me, but other people who were being nothing but respectful to you. That's how I felt. That's why I did the video. Sure, it didn't come out the way I planned because I was just pissed off. But the main point kind of shined through that she didn't understand what or why I did that. But R2, why you? And here's just a random question. Dude, tell me how you stumbled onto this video because I don't even know how you did that. I honestly don't know how you did that. I don't know how that even. I don't even know how that even came about. And I want to know because, like, legit, everybody's like going after my old videos, and they're like recent comments. And I'm like, this video is old, right? like that's the part I don't understand. But hey, listen, this is like a 3 year video. This is like a 3 year old video. I don't really rant like that anymore. This came out because I was just pissed off, and the fact that ISO gave me this runaround of an answer and trying to think that I'm. He's like, I don't know you well enough that you're trying to be helpful. Well, yeah, the people were being respectful and cool to you, and you saw that as an insult. Like no one's no one's trying to fucking hurt you here. Everybody's trying to talk to you like a normal person. You know, I only fired back in those comments because she proved that she was being very disrespectful to me, and I was disrespectful back. That is why I did what I did. Because my mindset was like, if you ain't gonna listen, I'm gonna have to make you listen by making that video. That was my mindset through it. I get that you don't understand. I get that you didn't understand it, and pretty much I was clear. But I get why you didn't. But hey, but hey, but hey, it is what it is. And I do understand a lot of people have different opinions on different games. But what you're lacking because you don't have context to why I did this, you only see the part that I was talking about. But if you were actually there, you would understand that if you would have looked at the comment down below that ISO left, the first part of it is that she says, perhaps I met you with aggression, but she says perhaps. Like, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Like, she had to freaking be like, perhaps, like R2, like that's what set me off, and that's what still sets me off, and that's what makes me not want to watch ISO's content ever again. Because if you're gonna be that way to people that are really just trying to talk to you, there's like no point. I've learned that a long time ago when I was dealing with Jared the motherfucking Fox and all these other motherfuckers. Because if no one's gonna listen to you, what's the point of trying to help, trying to make yourself be heard if no one wants to hear you? But lately, I've been getting a resurgence because people like you keep looking at my old videos, and I guess that's cool for the most part. But you're only seeing what I was like 3 years ago instead of the person I am now, which kind of is a little weird. Like, I have so many other videos that I have done, and you didn't say, "Oh, well, wait a minute, this is pretty old, so I don't like." He probably doesn't even have the same mindset that he does now. I'm just, I'm a little perplexed. I'm not even angry. I'm perplexed that you just picked this video out of like what 300. I think it was 500 last time I checked. But I have so many other videos and more that are recent, and you just picked. You found this one because you're an ISO fan, which does make sense. But you should know this is like 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago. A lot of things can change in 3 years. But I bid you a farewell, and I hope this doesn't turn you off to my content. If it does, oh well. I say watch some of my other videos and actually understand the context of this video, why this was made, why I was so angry, why this thing came about. And yeah, ISO fans will keep on dunking on me just because of this one video, but I don't fucking care. Again, I'm beyond this. I will always make videos to kind of explain why it was like this, so you can get more context of why I was like this. But other than that, I'm working on other things. I'm going back to doing my own reviews, and I hope you stick around. I mean, I've been working on my channel's lore. Yes, I have lore for my channel. And I've been working on other things. This video is what I was 3 years ago. It's I just and again, she just said point. And I look at this video, I look at that comment, and it just brings me back to being angry. And even though and I just in my reply comment to ISO, which I guess you never looked at, I just wanted it to be done because legit, it just proved to me that there's nothing else I could. There was nothing else I could have done or said. But that's about it. There was one dude for two. And another person just defending ISO, and you're not really doing that. You're just trying to understand and shit. But remember, 3 years ago, man, I'm trying to make sure you understand this, just in case I'm not clear. This is a 3 year ago video. 3 years old. It's basically how I felt back in those days, and didn't give a lot of context. And now I'm giving you context, so you can understand completely. That's what I have to say. And if I ain't clear, if I am not clear after saying all this and you still don't understand, I'm going to fucking explode. Because man, I don't know how clear I can be with that. But I'm done. Peace.